would be. Okay, well, let me see. I'm starting back this live. Wi-Fi went down. So let's see if this works. Let me see what's happening. All right, I'm here. I'm ready to learn. Yes, I'm ready to learn to fall in love right now. Boy, I have no idea what just happened just now. The lightning went and my Wi-Fi went. It just went somewhere else. Tony, yes, I am back. I'm on my phone. I cannot tell you what just happened a while ago. All I know is it just lightning struck. I heard the thunder, which I kind of like, and the lightning struck, and then all of a sudden, bam, everything was gone. So, hey, I should have seen it coming because it was kind of freezing up. You know, so, you know, that's how it goes. That's how much I feel for you, baby. So, if y'all could share out this new link, and let's just, you know, let's get it on. Ah, babe. Let's get it on. Let's love, baby. Let's get it on. Sugar, let's get it on. Ooh, we're all sensitive people. Yeah. So, so the lightning struck, and I think the Wi-Fi just, you know, the Wi-Fi just went somewhere else. So we are here. But you know what? I let nothing affect my vibe, affect my mood. Carter Club is in the house. Hercules. Carter Club, thank you so much for coming on back. Yeah, so I was in the middle of singing, you know, and then I heard from way off in the distance, right? And then to me, this is what was happening. I was like, that was what was happening. And then it just went, and then the light just went somewhere else. But it doesn't matter, people, we are here. People make the world go round. People make the world go round. So I'm so sorry for all the amazing people that we just lost. But you know what? We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. Keep going and going and going and going. And I had a great topic. I have a great topic for us to discuss a little later on in the live today. We are supposed to be discussing our relationships warfare. You know, the war of the sexes. But you know what I mean, people? I gotta sort of warm up. I gotta get all into the vibe, into that mood, into that feeling kind of thing. And I'm just so sorry that we lost these other persons. But you know what? People will find their way back. I'll be working my way back to you, babe, with a burning love inside. Yeah, I'm working my way back to you, babe, with a happiness of love. People, how y'all doing? How is everybody doing today? How has it been? Have you been having a good day? I mean, I know some of you are doing your chores, some of you are kicking back. Tony Damien was saying that she thinks her husband will be happy that he's free. Born free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows. Born free, follows your heart. Papi Show, J.A., what a go on, my brother, what a go on. Welcome to the live, welcome to the chat. Papi Show, we were in a great live a while ago, and the lightning struck here in Montego Bay, Jamaica, and it just licked down the live. So we have started all over. Starting all over again is gonna be rough. so rough, yeah, but we can make it, oh yeah. Starting all over again, it's gonna be tough, so tough, oh yeah, but we can make it. Thank you all for sharing out this new live. You all are remarkable, remarkable people. Love you all, man. Love you all. It's great to see you here. A little later on in the live, we're going to be discussing that topic. By the way, Papi Show JA went to your channel. Love it, brah. Love it, love it, love it. But that last vlog you did, the challenge, I think the people them just fast, my brother. Them just fast. Them just ask all kind of question where, why do they need to know all of that, bro? People, make the Ruth, you're supposed to link me up, Ruth, because you're there, yard. You're supposed to link. I told you, Instagram. Yeah. People, make the world go round. Ooh, people, make the world go round. Trash man didn't get my people. That's how much I feel for you, baby. So today, a little later on, we're gonna be discussing that topic that none of us wants to really discuss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, fast and fast for you, my brother. Fast and fast. We're going to be discussing that topic, are relationships warfare? Because I often hear people reference relationships as warfare, war of the roses, you know, men against women. Men are from Mars, women are from Venus. You know, it's always in the terminology of, we're going at each other. We're going at each other, that's kind of thing. So, hey, I don't believe that though, but we're gonna get to it eventually at some point in time. We're gonna get to it. Yeah. I was just in the middle of singing one of my favorite songs. For I think it was Lady J. I was doing it for Lady J. It was one of my favorite songs. And hey, lightning struck. Ruth Daly, how you doing? You good? How you doing? The way you made me feel, you really turned me up. You knocked me off of my feet now, baby. My lonely days are gone. Ain't nobody's business but mine and my baby. Oh, that's so very, very cool of you, Ruth Carter Club. Thank you so very much. I love IG. Carter Club, I have no understanding. I'm going to be honest with you. I do not understand, and I'm being very straightforward. I do not honestly understand Twitter. I don't get it. I've been trying. If you notice my numbers in Twitter, I just, I don't get Twitter. I don't understand Twitter at all. I think Twitter is, I think all these platforms are just absolutely unique and, and stuff. Carter Club says, I don't understand IG. Well, maybe you can teach me. Vermin Paint says, Bartlebeck need to walk the dog. No problem, my brother from another mother. That's cool. That is all good. It's all good. The way you make me feel. So I think I was singing, keep shining, keep smiling, knowing you can always count on me. For sure, that's what friends are for. In good times, in bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. So do you all believe that? Do you believe that, Papi Show, I know you're married. I know Tony is married. In your experience, do you believe that relationships are really warfare? Do you think that the concept of people being together in an emotional union, in a physical union, do you believe it's really about warfare? Here's the irony though. I'm using my phone to do this live, and all the information that I wanted to discuss happens to be on my phone. Do not laugh. Oh, okay, no problem, Ruth. That's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. BC Treasure Trails. Thank you so much for making it the live, for coming on, and you are in a safe space. You are with family. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for being here. I'm using my phone, so I think when I use a phone, it's all a little different because I can't type and I can't do that kind of stuff. Not that I do that very often. People who are used to me will tell you I just go off. I just go. I just go. So I'm trying to multitask as we're doing this because I tend to plan my lives. I just don't plan the crazy stuff. BC Treasures Trails says, hello, Carter Club. Carter Club says, I do not believe you should be at war with your significant other. I don't think so either, but I kind of believe that there's a theory, there's a belief that men and women are at war anyway. So once both of them get into the amazing Maisie, so amazing to be loved, I follow you to the moon and stars above. Hey, oh, so amazing to be loved. I follow you to the moon and stars above. Yeah. I don't believe that either. I don't believe that our relationships should be warfare. And I think if our relationships are warfare, it's because there's a communication issue. There are other issues that we'll get to whenever we get to that part in this live. But I agree with you. I do not believe in any way, shape, or form that our relationships should be construed as. Let me see if I got this right. That our relationships should be construed in any way as something negative. I'm trying to learn because I don't normally do lives on my phone, right? I'm sort of terrible, so I'm watching myself do this. It's kind of weird. I probably shouldn't have done it on the television, shouldn't I? Or on the laptop. And I'm hearing myself speak. I'm trying to get back the information that I had stored. I'd put down, my brothers and sisters, to have this. But it doesn't matter. I can speak off the top of my head because, I've had a few relationships. And I believe that some of them did devolve into a place where we felt that, it was like war, which is never a good thing, never a good thing, never a good thing, all right? Never ever a good thing. But the thing about me too, though, is like if I'm kind of thrown off, I'm just thrown off. I don't know how else to say that. I think Poppy Show says I'm definitely an advocate of relationships being a positive thing. Yeah, my brother. I think a lot of this thing that we have with relationships starts from the myth of it starts from here. It starts from the relationships you grew up seeing. So if your parent had an argumentative scenario, if your older siblings, your aunts, if that's what you grew up seeing, that you start believing that this is the norm. It's warfare. So I think one of the primary reasons that we may think that the relationships are devolving into strife is because of what we grew up seeing. Those formative years from your mom's tummy until you get to about maybe 10, 11, 12, they really impact you and they impact everything about you. Vermin Pay says, no war, married. She's right, I'm wrong. See, Vermin, you see, you know the trick. Because I learned that the hard way maybe about 10 years ago. I just learned, don't argue, you're going to lose anyway. I'm sorry. So for me, it isn't, it isn't warfare. It's supposed to be an amazing experience where two people evolve and grow. It's supposed to be. It doesn't always work that way. Amazing Way said, it happens to me a lot too, Carter Club. Got to love autocorrect. Ooh, that happens to me a lot. Papi J says, and you know, I'm the opposite, Peter. I came up seeing that. I knew that I had to be different. I knew that I had to be better than this. Because you are an enlightened soul, my brother, and you took time out to work the process through clearly. I'm sorry that you grew up in that situation, but I'm very, very happy that you did not allow it to cloud who you are and cloud your judgment. You know what I'm saying? I'm very, very happy about that. Because this concept of the War of the Roses, I saw this movie when I was very, very young, called The War of the Roses with Michael Douglas, and Glenn Close. I think it's Glenn Close. And that thing stuck in my mind. It was very funny, but terrifying. And that's where this whole, I think for me, where this entire concept of the War of the Roses came from. The movie was actually called War of the Roses. So for me, that's where this all sort of evolved from, where it came from. And people, I'm telling you, it frightened the crap out of me. I am not going around the corner. It terrified me. This idea that men are from Mars and women are from Venus. I'm not even sure I even believe that. I believe that the sexes are different primarily because of our socialization and what we are taught. Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Kathleen Turner, thank you, Carter Club. A chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home, where there's no one there to hold you tight. And no one there you can kiss goodnight. A room is still a room. I hope Linda had an amazing birthday. Amazing, she really did. She had an amazing birthday. We got Nyla. Nyla edited. Nyla got friends and family and close relatives. It was all her idea, and just send videos because they know this COVID thing, so we couldn't really have something. And they all sent their their congratulations, happy birthdays, and then Nyla edited it together. And then towards the end, she did pictures of herself and talked about how much she loved her mom and how her mom is special to her and all the amazing things her mom did. And then she told me to do something in audio. And let me tell you, I wish I could share this video. It is beautiful. My daughter is remarkably talented. And Linda and I sort of teared up. It was beautiful. The cake was amazing. Oh, Susie! Susie, do you know what happened? Susie, the lightning went kapow, and then the live just went kaput. It's great to have you back here. We're going to have a good time anyway. So we're doing the live from my phone. And I'm not very good, so I can't type back or anything, but I have this in my lap and I'm thinking my notebook, so I think I can actually type with this and talk to you here. See, I'm learning to love, to fall in love. Right now, I'm ready to love. I don't even know how to hold your hand. Oh, glad I didn't miss it. I'm so glad that you are here, because you and Tony Damien, keep me motivated by messing with me. Everybody else keeps me motivated in other ways, but you all just, So at some point, we're supposed to get in this conversation about what it's like, whether or not relationships are actually battlefields. All right. Susie says, "Oh, you're having car problems. Oh no. Oh no, that's not cool. That's not cool. That's not cool. Not good. Not good. If it isn't love, why does it feel so? Why does she stay on my mind? If it isn't love." I think what happens is, I'm not even ready to really talk about this in terms of the topic. I'm so happy that you're all here though, and I'm so happy that you made it through another week. We're gonna all have a great weekend. I think we should celebrate the fact that we are all physically here. It's not our birthdays, but it's the day that we should celebrate because we made it to this time of the day, no matter what time it is where you are at. And if I have not said this before, I may have neglected to have said it to you earlier, which I don't normally do, but I want you all to know that you are awesome. You are amazing. You are greatness personified. Susie Mrs. says, I love my car, but decided to break down. It decided to break down. Oh, okay, I missed that. See, okay, I'm gonna look at it here. Because I think I'm gonna be able to see what you're typing here. Okay. Okay. Oh, Mini Monster 7 is in the building. Welcome to the live. Yeah, okay. So if you see me looking down, just bear with me. Susie says, I love my car, but decided to break down 110 at a major intersection. Oh no, that happens with cars though. Mini Monster 7 says, guess not, much love. What, did I miss something you said, Mini Monster 7? I'm using my phone, so I cannot see. So I have this notebook in my lap, and I must have missed something. Lisa Lee! Lisa! Oh, Lisa! Oh, Jamaica, hold me. Come, let your arms enfold me forever and ever. Someone told me love grows here in Jamaica, leaving you. How could I ever? All right, hold on there. So I'm looking down and reading. Susie, what did you do though? I mean, do you have one of those car services that comes and collects the car while you're in it? Or did you have to exit right there at the intersection? Wow, that's happened to me a few times, man. Cars do that though, And it could be the heat. 110 degrees is serious heat. I'm really, really sorry that happened to you though. So sorry, Susie. But you are great people. You are good people. So, you go rise above. You're going to rise above, girl. I'm really sorry that happened to you. Sharon. Sharon says, hi. Hey, Lisa. Good to see you. It's always nice to have you all in my life, though. But you have to understand something, people. There's something about my brain that operates this way, right? When I've worked out something to do this, and like what happened, Sharon says, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Susie. We're all sorry to hear that, Susie. So what happened when the live just, when my Wi-Fi went, it's kind of thrown me off. So you have to give me a few seconds or something mental to get back to you. Because I told you, I get distracted. Like my brain is like, it's the truth though. So I'm still trying to, get myself, Sharon, I am great. I'm great. Sharon, once I wake up, it's all good. If it isn't love, why does it? I'm always good. I'm serious. I'm just one of those crazy people. Friday evening, what a feeling. I feel like singing. 'Cause you gotta make the best of life while you're young. Weekend. Step into my Chevrolet. Does anybody remember that song? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. I said Monday, Tuesday. Okay, wait a minute. Susie says yes. Sharon is laughing. Susie says yes. Thanks to 3 gentlemen who came out of their car in the 40 heat to push my car out of the road. Waited for the AAA, but dang, it was hot. Oh my goodness. But you see what I'm saying though, Susie? Amazing people are everywhere. And sometimes they try to tell us this is not so. I really believe the average human being is good. Is awesome, is amazing. Well, even if people who are not good are awesome, to be honest. But I think that there are many, I think 98 to 99% of the people in this world are the kind of people who do that for you. And also, that is your blessings flowing, Susie, because that is the energy you have sent to the world, and you deserve that blessing. I'm telling you that straight up. You deserve this. That is something, you deserve this. So I'm really sorry it happened, but at the same time, I'm happy that you got the help that you deserved. Um, Roman Payne says, issue some people have is they add water to radiator when it needs an antifreeze. It has it has lube in it for what? Okay, all right, all right, all right. Sharon says, "Oh, that's awesome. I love your attitude. You're the best. Simply the best. We're better than all the rest. All of us here, we are amazing people. We are awesome. We are awesome. We're awesome." Um, so I'm still sort of mentally getting back here. You know, there's some things. It proves that there is good people out there, angels. They're everywhere, Susie. The vast majority of people are around you are good, but they're terrified. They're told that if they do this, they're going to be sued. If they do that, they're going to be hurt. If they do this, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, it's a fact that most people, I think, are the best. Sharon says, yes, Tina Turner. You know my favorite Tina Turner song? Does anyone in the live remember that? What's my favorite Tina Turner song? You must understand the touch of your hand makes my pulse react. But it's only the thrill of boy meeting girl. Opposites attract. It's physical. Only logical. You must try to ignore that it means more than that. Oh, what's love got to do with it? What's love but a second-hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? It may seem to you that I'm acting confused. Heart when a heart can be broken. Oh, I so love that song. That's like my favorite of all time. I just love that song. I just love her. I'm settling back mentally, people. My brain is coming. The brain is just doing this. You know, my brain is doing that thing. Caesar says, I worked on equipment every week too. We drove tractors and mowers, but also had, we drove tractors and mowers, but also had to work on them too. I'm pretty savvy for a girl. You are awesome. You're awesome. Susie, you're awesome. Awesome people have awesome things happening to them. You are all awesome, every single one of you. What's love got to do with it? I don't know why I love that song so much, people. I just absolutely love that song. Amazing Maisie says, I'm doing well, thank you. Much love to Sharon. I love when you all reach out to each other in this live. You're all such remarkable human beings. Amazing, amazing, amazing people. All right, so this is all new to me, right? Good year, I would never get rid of it. Cool. I think, you know, we have to celebrate every moment that we are here, every moment that we are alive, and that's hard because we're often tempted to not do that, especially when things are not going the way we want them to go, when they're not going right. We tend to, as human beings, you know, we tend to say, you know, crap, this is not good. Not good. Vermin Payne says, I taught my daughter since she was little. She loves to mess with mechanics. I haven't done that because I'm terrible with mechanics, Vermin Payne. Yes, I admitted that. I am absolutely terrible with that. This is no joke. I'm terrible with that. Terrible. But hey, you know, what can I say? What can I do? Do I think love conquers all? I'm going to definitely be talking about that. Amazing Maisie, my topic in a little bit that we're going to be discussing is the war of the sexes and our relationships warfare. Is it really men against women? Is it women against men? Are men really from Mars and women really from Venus? And I'm going to be covering that too because that's a very pertinent question. That's a real question that I think we need to actually ask ourselves, does love actually conquer all? Amazing Maisie says, I've heard it's a myth. This is what I think, though. I think, before getting into the topic, I think, Maisie, I think love is the one emotion that can counter our basic human instinct. What I mean by that is, you can love a person enough to go against your natural innate instinct to preserve your life. Many persons have sacrificed their lives in the hope of saving the people that they love. Many persons have given up on their dreams in the hope of assisting a loved one, someone they love who is not well. What I think is, I think love is a frightfully powerful thing that is so powerful that it can actually stop a human being from practicing the most basic thing, which is self-preservation. A mother will sacrifice herself to save her child. A father will sacrifice himself to save his family. So I think the truth is, amazing, Maisie. I think true love is powerful beyond our own basic comprehension. Tracy Bear is in the building. After all, I will be the one to hold you in my arms. Whoa, after all, baby, I will be the one to hold you. I will be the one to hold you in my arms, in my arms. Tracy's in the building. So everybody say hello to my dear friend Tracy Mayer. Yeah, so amazing, Maisie. I do think if I'm to look at what you've asked, because I want to ensure that I'm answering the question you asked, great one. You said, do you think love conquers all? And I think true love does. I think anything that can force a human being to go against their basic instinct. Listen, amazing Maisie, your most fundamental DNA wiring is for you to save yourself. It is for you to preserve your own life. And many people, as I've said, have sacrificed. Mothers have taken on lions. People have thrown themselves in the path of danger to save someone that they love. So yes, to answer your question, I do think that love, true love, not lust, not a passing fancy, not a crush, not a stalk, can actually conquer all. I really believe that true love has a capacity to alter the world, you know. And when we get into the topic a little later on about the war of the sexes and our relationships warfare, and you know, should they be seen as such, if they are, why they are, that's going to be a part of the thing that we discuss. I will be the one to hold you. I will be the one to hold you in my arms, in my arms. That is a beautiful song. There, beyond the ruined time. I don't remember the words. I don't remember all the words. That's sad. Vernon Payne said, I would give my life for my children. Tracy says, but it doesn't conquer all. Tracy, we're going to discuss it a little later on. I just think that love is so powerful that we go against our basic DNA, and anything that can make you go against your DNA can do almost anything. There probably will always be exceptions, but I think the power of love is so mind altering. It can change. It can conquer armies. It can change continents. It can change the most dangerous of creatures. But we're going to get into the technicalities of whether true love actually conquers all. Susie says love over hate. Amazing Maisie says, okay, gotcha. That was a great answer. Yeah, but we're going to really get into it because Tracy does have a point. There are limitations to even love. And I think that's the point she's making, and I think that's the point you were trying to make. Are there limitations? And I believe that yes, there are actually limitations even to love. If you are interacting with someone who is psychologically damaged, like a psychopath, a deep seated psychopath or a sociopath, these are the people who become serial killers and stuff. You're dealing with a human being who even maybe their perception of what love is so twisted and altered that love cannot impact those persons. And there are people who are so damaged, so hurt from previous relationships, from their childhood, that to reach those persons become a very difficult thing. And I think it's difficult for love to conquer those people, because those people have to learn to love themselves. Yes, I can love you, but I have to leave you. I can relate to that. I'd rather leave while I'm in love, while I still believe the meaning of the words. I'll take my dreams and just pretend that you and I were never meant to end. Too many times I've seen the rose die on the vine. Somebody's heart gets broken, usually it's mine. I don't want to take the chance of being hurt again, so you and I can say goodbye. So if you awake and find me gone, hey baby, carry on. You see, I need my fantasy. I still believe it's best to leave while I'm in love. I can relate to that, Tracy. I think for true love to work though, Tracy, it has to be mutual. It has to be love functioning between both persons. And I'm talking about true love. Love that is unconditional, love that is practical and pragmatic, love that is all encompassing, love that is not destructive, love that is not possessive, love that is not judgmental. And the thing about human relations is that to get into that state, that the persons, each individual in that situation, have to love themselves. They have to be in love with themselves. They have to have a healthy sense of who they are and what they are. I think when a relationship becomes warfare, it's because there is internal strife within the individuals, or there's imbalance. You know, I might want true love and you might want a fling. I might want to have babies and live a long, loving, prosperous life. You might just be here for the chocolate. You know. Wait a minute. I'm missing something in the chat. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. Yes. But you know something amazing, Maisie? There's a song that I love. That to me, it has a lot to do with what we're beginning to talk about in the life. And it's this. Good morning, evening, friends. This is your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could lead to world disaster, could change your joys and laughter into tears and pain. It's that love's in need of love today. Don't delay, send your loving right away. Hate's going round and breaking many hearts. Stop it please, before it goes too far. Hey, ooh. Love is in need of love. Like most things in our lives, right? the concept of love begins from your earliest years. You get what I'm saying, Tracy? You understand? Amazing, amazing. Who sings that song is the wonderful Stevie Wonder from his award-winning album Songs in the Key of Life that came out in 1972. Love is really in need of love. We are impacted by the concept that we have of love that we see as we evolve and grow. Papi Show J.A. said something earlier in the chat, which is inspiring. He said he didn't see that, but he chose a better path. He decided to create a love that was healing and strong and non-judgmental, not jealous, not possessive. Because that's a healthy love. But for us to get to that place, it's okay, Susie. We have to love ourselves. We have to have had a relationship with ourselves that is healthy. Tracy, when we walk into situations and relationships, we are walking into those relationships with, whether it is 20 years, 70 years, 100 years, 500 years of experience, of life experience. And those things inform how we walk into that relationship, how we handle the relationship, how we deal with the relationship, what we do with the relationship, how we grow the relationship, how we evolve the relationship. I think that because of all of those things, as people, as human beings, it really impacts us. And it means that when we step into a relationship with someone, we are stepping into that relationship with all that baggage. I also think that one of the major problems is that we walk into relationships expecting our partner to save us. And our partner can't save us. Hold on. Yeah, I am. Just sharing out some stuff, people. Yeah, so I think very, very often when we walk into our relationships, we don't realize that we walk into those relationships with preconceptions, preconceived ideas, and some of these things are things that we're not even aware, Tracy, that we have. That we don't even realize that we're walking into the relationship with all this luggage. I don't like to say baggage because baggage is a very negative connotation. All this luggage, meaning a lifetime of experiences, of seeing other people's experiences, of books that sometimes fantasize love and make it seem, these unrealistic, impractical ideas of love that are unhealthy and preposterous and just don't work. Peter's going to step into the gym. He's going to see Tracy. Their eyes are going to make four. It's going to be love. And then, they're going to be happy forever. Or Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, where, she eats the apple. She goes off to sleep. The prince pulls up, jumps off. Hey, what's up, Mike? I'm going to give you a kiss. Then she's just, she sees him and they're in love. And all these fairy tales end with this thing. They live happily ever after. They don't say they had to work their butts off to be happy ever after. So we all walk into our relationships with some really, really interesting concepts of what love is. And then there are those people who have been hurt before and never dealt with it. And if you've been hurt, really hurt, someone you poured your heart out to, and they disappointed you, they left you, they hurt you, they cheated on you, they lied, whatever. If you don't take the time to heal and deal with that, every relationship that you walk into after that, you're going to walk into the relationship like this. You are ready to box. You're ready to have a boxing match. You get what I'm saying? And that Sleeping Beauty thing really messed up a lot of us as children, because that's not how this works. Anything that is worthy, you have to work at it. You know, to keep healthy, you have to try and be healthy. You have to exercise. You have to try and take care of yourself. To excel in school, you got to work at it. No matter what you're doing, I mean, even intimacy, you got to work at it. Anything you're doing, you have to work at it to keep improving it. That Sleeping Beauty thing messed us all up. Some of us grew up with parents who were in need of love themselves. We saw aunts being hurt, uncles being hurt, grandparents being hurt. Then when you compound the pain that you saw around us with this fantasy of you know, hey, we're going to live happily forever, it messed us up. So when we stepped into a relationship, when all of us, myself, yourselves, when we all step into a relationship, we're walking into that relationship with a whole heap of nonsense, like, you know, a whole heap of stuff that you know, like stacked up on our shoulders, and we don't realize what we're doing to people. We don't get it. And the person that you're in a relationship with is the same problem. They're stepping in there from a whole different perspective, because you will never know everything they went through. It's not possible. You didn't live their life. Love's in need of love today. Don't delay. Send your loving right away. Hate's going round and breaking many hearts. And then if you compound that, there's also the other issue in relationships. Many people are in love with love. Many people are in love with love. Not their partner, not the other person. They're in love with the feeling of love. And the initial feeling of love, come on, y'all know that if you've been there, it's the ultimate high. It's intoxicating. I've never drank, I've never smoked, I've never done any drug, but I've been in love. And I mean, when you're at that place, people, you feel as if you cannot live without a human being. You cannot survive, you cannot exist without that person in your life. It is a powerful, it's addictive. So many people also fall in love. I've dated people like that. They're in love with love, not with their partner. They're in love with the fantasy. So the moment the relationships the relationship gets real, the moment that the partner says, okay, so, you know, let's make some plans, they're like, what do you mean plans? They want to feel the way they felt the first 2 months, month. You know, when the adrenaline is pumping, and when the lust is like through the roof, and when you just see the person and your heart goes, goodness gracious me. Does anyone remember that? Goodness gracious me. So a lot of people are also in that place, you know, like they're stuck there. That's where they are. And because they're there, they don't want to move forward. So we all have, you know, Susie, Susie, do you remember that song? Goodness gracious me. So we all have all these things. So when we step into a relationship, there's so many, it's taken me years, people, to get to the place where I was ready to accept the love that I had in front of me. You know, where I was deserving of that. Because I walked in here with all this stuff. Previous relationships, books, movies, you know, love songs, I like your edition. Goodness gracious me. I wasn't ready. But now, I'm ready to learn to fall in love right now. It took a while for me to get here, people. That it was not an easy road for me to. It's not an easy road. It wasn't easy. the thing is, relationships become a battlefield if the individuals are in their own personal battlefield. And I always say in these lives that we have to unlearn a lot of the stuff that we are taught. It's like meeting those older couples who have survived the unsurvivable. And when you say to them, how did you do this? And they say, we made so many mistakes, but we stuck to it because at some point, I think so. I think I finally get it. I think I finally get it. It took me years, and I've been with this person for years. But I think I finally realized what that process is. Your relationship is not supposed to be a battle. It's not supposed to be a battlefield. It's the participants who make it so. And the first place we have to start with is, what are we walking into this situation with? What are our concepts? What are our goals? What are our ideas? Years ago when I was younger, I didn't understand why people needed to date. All right, I didn't quite get this idea of dating, and it doesn't always work. But what I do know is, Aisha says, I'm here watching in the background. Glad you got your LS back up and running. Thank you so very much, Queen Aisha. But then I realized that if you're not ready, you're just not ready. And a lot of us enter situations. Here's the thing. The attraction that we initially feel with a person is, you don't see a person and say, oh my goodness, what a wonderful personality. Oh my gosh. Now, my male friends believe that this is what women do, but I do not believe that. I believe women say, man, he's fine. I'm sorry, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what women say too. I think women say, hey, that's a fine man. So our attraction to most people starts physically. We like what we're looking at. We like what we're seeing. The person gets your heart racing and your heart starts to move. They get you excited. You get some of us get the little sweat right about here. You know what I'm saying? Susie says crickets are early tonight. Yes, they are. So you get excited thinking about this person. And then that physicality, it transforms into desire. The desire then transforms into lust. If you are fortunate, the lust might transform into the experience. And if the experience is what you anticipated, then the lust transforms into an even deeper desire. It takes a while for us to fall in love with a person. It takes a while for us to love a person, because it takes a while for us to get to understand who this person is. And sometimes I think one of the things that we need to do as couples is, when we, and this is key, because Amazing Maisie, I think, or Lady J had pointed out this to me in another Ellis. When we are at a place where we both think we want to try to make this work for a longer period of time, meaning once we get to the place where we realize the physicality is compatible, we feel that we're emotionally compatible, then we need to decide if we are intellectually compatible. There's a statement in the Bible where it says being unequally yoked. And for many, many years as a child into a young man, I thought, by the way, I'm still a young man. Anyone want to challenge that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not. Listen, I thought that biblical phrase meant people who were spiritually incompatible. But then I realized that that's not the only meaning. It means mentally, emotionally, and physically compatible. And I think what happens to many of us, right, is that we we get to the place where we are sure about the physicality. You know what I'm saying? We get to the place where the physical, is like, baby, get up, get up, get up, get up, let's make love tonight. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, cause you do it right. I can't wait, operate. Because when it's good there, like when it's good physically, people, it's so good loving somebody and somebody loves you back. Oh yeah. To be loved and be loved in return is the only thing that my heart desires. When the physical is perfect, it is remarkable. It is addictive. I've said this before in the lives. When you are physically perfectly clicked with a person, it is addictive. It is a drug. It is when people, the physical is so remarkable that people become jealous but to evolve to the next place, I think once you realize that you're compatible physically and you are spiritually compatible, well, once you know that you're physically compatible and you decide that you want to extend this feeling for a longer period, I think one of the things that we have to do to prevent the war of the sexes, my brothers and sisters, is that we have to have a conversation. And I don't remember if it was Lady J or Amazing Maid or even Susie. One of you said, somebody said in the live, right, that I find it relaxing listening to the crickets. So do I. I think I told you. One of you suggested that I should record the cricket so when I go on tour I sleep better. Vermin for laugh out loud. First thing my wife ever said to me was no. I asked her to dance at the club. I asked again later and she said yes to a slow dance. Oh man, you got lucky. You scored the first time out, bruh. Slow dance. She was saving you for something special. You are very fortunate. Sparks for sure. I think it was static. Lady J said, wow, you say my name. Lady J, I think it was you and I were having that conversation, remember in the live, and you said it was just brilliant. You said it'll come back to me. Lady J, you know me, I just got distracted. I was reading something else. I don't remember if it was you, Susie. One of you suggested that I record them so when I go on tour, because it's hard for me to sleep when I travel sometimes, and it's because I miss the crickets in the background. But I was saying that physical connection, it's a very, listen, I tell my girls, right, I say, listen, sex is an amazing, awesome, remarkable experience that every one of us has the right to experience. But I say to them, Susie, yeah, it was you, Susie. But I say to them, I would not advise you do this until after you've left high school and you are truly ready, because sex can be so addictive. It alters your perception of reality. And I think for us to enter into a relationship that does not devolve into warfare, Susie says I record them myself too. That is so cool though. I'm really going to do that the next time I leave here. We don't understand the power of great sex. We sometimes forget how remarkable great sex can be in a relationship, and what great sex can do to a couple. It's an amazing connection, but it cannot be the only thing that carries the relationship. Oh, we're still here, Lady J. Don't worry about it. It's imperative that we understand this. All right. Tracy, great sex is key, but both parties have to come to the realization that we're at the same place. In other words, we have to have an honest conversation with each other. We have to say, is this what we want? All right. And I do think that very often in relationships, right, we neglect uh, to inform each other. Because here's the thing, I've had male friends say to me, boy Peter, she wants to get serious, I don't want to get serious, but the sex is so good, I don't want to leave. And I'm like, yo, you can't do that. You can't do that. Because it means immediately you're on a collision course. That's war that has actually just been declared. By the way, everyone, whatever you're doing, please stop it right now. If you're driving, but don't stop. But if you're driving, if you are chillaxing, if you're working on your car engine, that's for Susie. If you are doing laundry, doing schoolwork, please take a moment to say to yourself, either internally, scream it out loud, type it in the chat, say, I am awesome. I am awesome. You are all awesome. We are awesome. We are awesome. We are deserving of the best things of life. We are deserving of the best clothes, house, love, health, strength, all these things. We are deserving of it. We are greatness personified. Take the time out to reward yourself, to remind yourselves that you are awesome. It is imperative that you do this. You are awesome. You are greatness personified. You are greatness made flesh. So I often say to my friends, when my male friends say this to me, I say to them, you can't do that. It is not fair. You have started a relationship that is now evolving to the next place, and it's based on deception. And that's going to create a whole heap of problems. What Tracy Mary said earlier is true. Love is really not enough. There must be honesty in the process. The process must evolve beyond what you think it is. We must take that process to the next place, to the next level. You have to be honest. And for you to start a relationship, remember what I said earlier, all of us walk into relationships with suitcases, because from we are in our mom's tummy, we all have our perceptions of what love is. Or Sharon says, it's getting kind of late here, so I'm going to go to bed soon. Much love, everyone. Thanks, Black Hat Records, for another awesome, positive stream. Take care. We love you so much, Sharon. You are remarkable. You are awesome. Get a good night's rest. Celebrate. Remember tomorrow morning when you wake up to sing that special song, Sharon. You remember the song? Rubber ducky, you're the one, and I'm having lots of fun. Rubber ducky, I'm awfully fond of you. Boop, boop, be-doo. Have a good one. So as I said earlier, we walk into the relationships with all this luggage. The luggage from what we saw around us growing up, which informed us about what a relationship should be between a man and a woman. All right? Or two persons. We also witnessed love on television, or what we thought it was. We witnessed love in books, fairy tales, and all these things. None of these things are balanced. So we create our image of what love is. All right? You are remarkable beings. And like I said, one of the things we have to do in our lives to level up in everything that we do, including our relationships, is that we have to unlearn a lot of the crap that we have learned. And don't worry, it's not just you, it's all of us. All of us. Okay, Tony says, okay, I'm back. We're getting stuff ready for the hurricane. There's a hurricane coming there? Tony? Oh, you're in Houston. Oh no. Be safe, all right? Be safe. Lady J says, had to pull over, wish there was a voice command on for my family over around here. Intellectual Oh my, okay, Tony, you're in our thoughts. Just be safe. Be safe, my friend. Be safe. All right? You're going to be fine. Vermin Pain says there are two heading to the U.S. I was not aware of this. I'm not sure why I wasn't aware of this. I'm going to check it out because it must be coming from in the Caribbean somewhere, so I have no idea why. Beauty of nature! Beauty and the Beast. ever. Welcome, beauty of nature. How you doing? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the chat. You are in a safe space. You are amongst friends and family. It's all about love here. The second one looks as if it's going to hit Cuba. All right, I'm gonna be checking that out. I have no idea why I'm unaware of that because I'm normally up and out. Beauty of nature said, how is it going? We are going well. We are all well. We are celebrating the fact that we are alive. We are here and we are alive. Susie says we don't get those much in California. We're on fire though. Please be safe, sis. That's what Amazing Mary says to Tony Daniel. She's gonna be safe. She's covered. She's protected. She's good people. She's gonna be safe. Susie says, Tony says, Susie, I've seen that on the news. Stay safe. All right. Yeah, so as I'm saying, so I think because we have all this luggage, one of the things that we have to do to prevent warfare in our relationships is that we have to start by something basic, right? Which is this. We have to be honest with our partner about what our intent is. We have to say, this is what I would like. This is what I am looking for. What are you looking for? And our partner has to be honest and say, this is what I'm looking for. Many years ago, in my late teens, I met this amazing person. Beauty of Nature says it's beautiful here. I went out for some pictures of nature. Where are you, beauties of nature? Where are you? Where exactly are you? Tony, be safe, please. You are going to be fine, all right? Susie says, crazy. Hope you have everything you need to prepare. I'm sure she does, and I'm sure she's going to be safe. Yeah, so one of the things that we have to do to prevent the warfare, Oklahoma, USA. Oh, I've never been to Oklahoma. I hear it's really beautiful there. Cool, very, very cool. Welcome to the live, welcome to the chat. You're in a safe space. You are with family. The motto of this family is to grow it of us, have us level up to the best version of ourselves by self-empowerment and information, a little comedy, a little music, and a little cray-cray. Your host, me, I'm cray-cray. I'm a little cray-cray. I'm glad it's beautiful where you are. So, to step away from the concept of warfare in a relationship is we have to at least start by being honest. We have to talk to our partner. We have to tell him what it is that we really want. Vernon Payne says, we have to talk before my relationship is true. Yes, it hurts sometimes, but that he's lies doesn't always heal. Beauty of Nature says, I have videos of it and both of it on my channel, bro. We'll check it out. We'll check it out, man. Don't worry about it. We'll definitely check it out. Susie says, Beauty of Nature, my mom was born in Oakland. Beauty of Nature says, I'm in Northeast Oakland, Oklahoma. I said Oakland. Oklahoma. Very cool. In Osage County, Indian Reservation. Very cool. We will definitely check you out. Most def. Yeah, so, you know that song, a chair is still a chair, even when there's no one sitting there. But a chair is not a house, and a house is not a home, when there's no one there to hold you tight, and no one there you can kiss goodnight. A room is still a room. I think we all want that. But we don't all want it from the people that we meet. Sometimes you want something else, someone else. So to start the relationship in an honest manner, we have to be honest with each other. We have to have a real conversation. And I think that's one of the major breakdowns in relationships and why relationships can descend into warfare, because we are not honest. We don't tell the person this is what we really want. You know, if you want to fling, say, hey, I want to fling. Hold on there. I'm missing some of this. Vermin Page, sorry, I don't pause when I type no lies. Even if it hurts, lies cause damage. I agree with you. Tony Emmett says, we are charging our mobile chargers have lots of that's good, 2 liter bottles filled with water. The deep freeze, we have till Tuesday. We are okay, guys. That's good. I'm very happy to hear that. Beauty of Nature says, yes, Susie. Nelcourt says, hey, finish the infusion. Hubby's driving home. He needs relationship talk cause lives lives with an artist. Oh, okay. Poor dyslexic guy. Okay, I get it. All right. Tony, we're glad that you're taking care of yourself. Nelcourt, poor man lives with artists. They're crazy. You know, I should laugh because I'm an artist myself. I think Linda would agree with you. We are a little cray cray. I think both my daughters think that is a little cray cray. Oh my gosh. We are a little cray cray. Yeah. It's true, Vermont. It's true. We gotta be honest. So that speech, you know, yes, I know Peter cause case and point, laugh out loud. It's true. I think being with an artist is an experience all to itself. You need a whole different kind of rule book to deal with us, because we're just like, I don't even want to get into this. If I get into this, oh my goodness. Yeah, so one of the things that we have to do to ensure that relationships work. Nell, she refuses to. She's not going to do that. I kind of get my daughter to join the lives. They just refuse to. I'm not meant to live alone. Turn this house into a home. When I climb the stairs and turn the key, oh please be there. Still in love with me. Are you gonna be in love with me? It's driving me crazy to think that my baby could be so in love with me. Tony David said, you are going to laugh when you see what I commented when I shared out the LS. Tony David, what did you do? I know you. What did you do? You know, I always go back to the shares. People, now and then I call your name. Years ago I met this really, really beautiful, one of the nicest women I've ever been around. And I was in a place in my life where I just wasn't ready for